Alright, we're starting Mount St. Helens warm slow route winter ascent. It's about 6 a.m. Hopefully it takes about 8 hours after up. It's out in the dark right now. Weather should be pretty good, maybe a little windy at the top, but hopefully there's a view. I think it might be a little cloudy though. Alright, I've been following the snow path. Let's check the distance. Probably around 1.5 miles or so. It's been snow, but it's been sticky. We caught a couple of glimpses around St. Helens. Clear day out. Light is up. Looking forward. Pushing for it. Let's go. Yeah, we've done practically zero elevation gain. Just walking on a very flat path, very slight incline. So hopefully, I've never done Mount St. Helens before, so hopefully this incline isn't crazy, but I've heard it's 30 to 45 degrees at a point, so keep you guys updated. What a beautiful day out. We've gotten more review of Mount St. Helens. I don't know what we'll be climbing. Just making our way through the trees. Looks beautiful this morning. Nice sunrise. Looking forward to getting up there. Alright, we got Mount St. Helens up here. And behind us, we got this Lahar. And Mount Hood's back there, catching the sunrise. What a beautiful day. All right, we stopped for like our first actual break. We just followed this bridge up. Came way down here. You can still see Mount Hood out here. And I'm just gonna put on boots and such. Go up here. Back on the move. We got boots on and crampons now. We're out 3.5 miles in. I'm wearing the Trangos today. They're Pro GTXs. Feeling quite warm. Beautiful weather out. Beautiful. Let's go. About 8:45 right now in the morning. Made it to the, I believe, weather station or seismic activity monitoring thing. I can't remember which it is. It's either how we take where all the people are right now. Beautiful out. The snow is just like crunchy as can be. Windy but beautiful. Spectacular. Alright, we're on we believe to be one of the last steeper sections here. You can kind of see the people way up here. I believe there's another ridge. Maybe one more after that, but definitely nearing the top, however slow we go. So just slow and steady. The wind also died down quite a bit, so it's a lot warmer, but it's all good. Alright, we just talked to this guy. He's backing down. This section up here is so icy. Yeah. And this is going up. This up here is the false summit. Might have to take our time going back down. That guy was using ice axe and crampons going backwards. Unless a bunch of ice melts here, I think let's say this section maybe a little further down. But challenging day so far. That's darn sure. The edge of the rim over there, the cornice. Let's see if I focus. Let me try to zoom in here. Yeah, right there. Trying to see the edge right there. Up here. Been trucking along. Beautiful day. It's definitely a tough one. I cannot lie. Already made it to the top. Got Mount Rainier. Day, very clear, very warm up here. so just watching our footing. It's getting quite warm, so we started taking off layers, and the ice has melted a lot. So just took off crampons. We're about to go say down part of the route. Very excited to finally get off the feet and slide down this thing. Don't forget though, always have your ice axe when you glissade. You never know what can happen. And don't forget to take off your crampons. Don't want those catching on nothing. But look at this view while we glissade. It would be just beautiful. All right, and then we're gonna make our way back down. We need to follow this ridge line back down. Alright, so we glissaded about probably a mile and a half, and then we hopped back on the main trail here. Took off some layers. It is getting a little warm. We'll just keep following this probably a couple miles, get back to the vehicle, and bounce. Beautiful day. Alright, we made it back to the trailhead. Just getting things situated. I'm gonna drive back. Beautiful day. Didn't regret it one bit. So this is the day after, and I've kind of forgot to put on sunscreen going up, so make sure to put on sunscreen. Because I'm a little burnt around where the exposed part was, but everything else, you know, is great. But make sure to put on your sunscreen and put it on often and earlier before you think. Thank you.